All right, so yesterday we got the SR20 started. It is running now. Today we are doing a little bit of fixing issues. We have an oil leak. I am quite certain I have a coolant leak somewhere, and also we have a lot of little stuff to do as far as bleeding the clutch, which I am in the process of now, and bleeding the brakes. I will not be doing that today, but what other things do we have? Just little wiring stuff, cleaning this up like I said yesterday, wiring up the fans, wiring up my wideband sensor, and coolant temp. No. Oh, we have a couple of other things that are an issue as well. For some reason, my gauge cluster is not working whatsoever. I swapped it out with my parts cars gauge cluster, still nothing. So I have some kind of wiring issue under the dash or a bad fuse. All my grounds are good, so I know that's fine. I don't know what it is. We're going to figure it out. But right now we're going to bleed the clutch. More specifically, the clutch master cylinder and the slave cylinder. So I'm going to put you guys down by the slave cylinder to check my clutch travel, my pedal travel. If I push it down the whole way and it stops at a certain point, the slave or the throw out bearing stops at a certain point, I know that I have it adjusted too far out. And yeah, we're gonna do that now. I will take you guys under the dash once I figure out what is going on with the throw out bearing and how the clutch fork moves. So I'm gonna put you guys underneath there and show you guys what's going on. So this is about halfway to the floor. This is all the way to the floor. And this is me just big toeing it. All the way to the floor. Halfway to the floor. Big toe in it. So hopefully that shows you where I'm at right now. I have the rod for the clutch master out pretty far. I don't have it screwed in too far to the too much into the pedal, so I'm gonna check the footage, see where I'm at. If anything, I might have to adjust it in or adjust it out more. We'll see. It's a brand new clutch, so I would assume in. But yeah, we're gonna check that out real quick. It looks like I have to adjust the rod in a little bit to the pedal. I am going to show you guys how I do that. And hopefully get this pedal adjustment proper. So what the conclusion I've come to is when I put it to the floor and when I put it about halfway down the pedal range, there's not much of a difference. So I have too much rod space in between the bracket and the pedal itself. So what we're going to be doing here, hopefully you guys can see, is bringing this rod, oh man, you really can't see that well. We're gonna be bringing this rod, the bronze looking rod, in closer to the pedal itself. This is the pedal arm, and of course down here this way is the pedal. So I'm gonna adjust this rod in closer to the pedal itself, and that should give us the adjustability or not adjustability, but the pedal range, or throw out bearing range, the clutch fork range, whatever you want to call it. That should give us the range we need. I'm just going to bring it in probably 5 turns, more or less. But once you're done adjusting that that rod, all you have to do is tighten down that lock washer, or the locking nut, to the little bracket here. This piece right here. You lock that washer onto this so that it doesn't adjust while you're driving and everything. So I'm gonna twist that rod in just a little bit. So I'd be going, I guess that would be clockwise, to bring it in just a little bit, and hopefully our throw out bearing, clutch fork position, yada yada, at foot to the floor is where it needs to be. The main thing is, if you have this rod adjusted too far out, you have a risk of blowing out the seals in your master cylinder, your slave cylinder, and even putting wear onto your throw out bearing, because it's the master cylinders and slave cylinders trying to put too much force on that throw out bearing, and will eventually cause more wear that you don't want. So I'm going to adjust this and go from there. So we're trying this again. That is pedal to the floor. That's half pedal. That's big toeing it. Pedal to the floor. Half pedal. Pedal to the floor. Half pedal. And then just playing with it. I'm hoping that does it, because this is a little boring and just, you know, repetitive. But I'm going to look over the footage one more time, and fingers crossed we don't have to play with it anymore. If that's the case, then we're going to start it up, put it in gear, and make sure it shifts just fine. So looking back over the footage, it almost looks like what I had the first time was pretty good. I'm gonna adjust it back out to where it was, and start the car, try to row through the gears a little bit. The car is up in the air, so it will rotate just fine. It won't be skidding into the back wall of the garage, but yeah, I think I'm gonna play around with it a little bit, just because it's a new clutch, and I want to get it right. I want to get that pedal feel just perfect. So yeah, let's play with it a little bit, and I probably won't show you guys that. Maybe I'll show you guys it spinning the wheels and just going through the gears while it's running. Everything's in check pretty much, so here we go. So I think I have the clutch adjusted to where I want it to be. I'll put it in gear, then I'll slowly let it out. And about 3/4 of the way out, you'll start to see the rear wheels move. So the wheels moving, clutch in, starts to slow down and stop. 3/4 of the way through that second gear. That's third. Oh, that sounded rough. That was reverse. And then so I think that's where I want to keep it. Like I said, it's about 3/4 of the way up, and it's good. We're also having a misfire, but I'm not worried about that right now. I want to get everything, all the little odds and ends squared away. But I think that's it for today, guys. I got the wheels turning And so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna tighten down this pedal one more time, just because I've been messing with it, and I didn't want to bore you guys with all the adjusting. And yeah, you catch my drift. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys like the video. We're slowly chipping away at this ice to make a beautiful sculpture again. So I'm pretty excited. Like I said, the wheels are turning, man. So yeah, that's it for today. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.